Praise the Lord, everyone. Today, Sunday, April 5th. God seeks vessels, not heroes. 2 Corinthians 4:7 reads, "But we have this treasure in earthen vessels." God does not call us to be great, but to be available. You know what I just read? I'm going to share this with you quickly. An old acquaintance of mine goes to a church, I found out this morning. And this church, I had visited it many, many years ago. And what turned me off completely from that church was what the pastor said. He was talking about the woman who wrote Harry Potter. I can't remember her name. And how she was destitute, had no money. I think she was a single mother or something like that. And how the Lord led her to write these books, and how now she became a millionaire because of it. Can you believe it? Can you believe a pastor preaching something like that? How is it possible that they are so blind? It proves that the Spirit of God is not in that church. And that pastor is completely a nutcase to say something like that. He doesn't know God. How would God inspire someone to write demonic things that would be made into movies? And I admit it, in the past, I watched some of them to see what it was all about. Witchcraft and demons and horrible. God would inspire someone to write something like that? So that was enough for me to say, I'm not going back to this church. And I had written to them and confronted them to tell them the truth, but they wanted to meet with me and discuss it. I said, no, there's nothing to discuss. You're a false church, and I don't want to have anything to do with you. So now I see that this lady that I used to know goes to this church. And to come back to what Watchman Nee says here, that God does not call us to be great, but to be available. They're saying that if you come to us, we're going to help you find your own passion so that your light can shine, because we're going to make you discover your unique DNA and what you are meant to be doing for God. Once again, it proves they don't know him. He's not in that church. Be careful, my friends, of such people who will feed your ego. Oh, we will show you, we will lead you to expand your God-given gifts. That's what they will tell you. So God is not seeking heroes who impress, but vessels willing to be filled. It's all about humility, my friends. Humility. Am I willing to empty myself, to be filled by Him? Not about boasting me, my abilities, my talents, my. To begin with, nothing is mine, nothing is yours. Everything you have has been given to you by God, so that you cannot boast, because He wants all the glory. All right? And he says here, the glory does not belong to the vessel, but to the treasure within. The weaker the instrument, the more evident the power of what it carries. God does not need spiritual giants. He needs ordinary men and women who live surrendered. Surrendered. God is not seeking protagonists, but carriers. Yes, my friends. Will you be that vessel that God can fill? Will you surrender completely and carry whatever He chooses to put in you? This is from the book Sit, Walk, and Stand by Watchman Nee. Have a blessed Sunday. God bless.